Hi guys, Alex Taylor down here at Lytham Golf Academy, and today we're going to be testing something new. We're going to test the Old Tom driver. Right then guys, so if you're new to the channel, welcome to Ali Taylor Golf. Click on the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Let's make sure you get my videos as soon as they land. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, also both under Ali Taylor Golf. But for now, let's get on with reviewing the Old Tom driver. Right then guys, so we've got the Old Tom driver, the RA91. We've got a couple of weights, just back from the face slightly, but really cool looking club. Kind of just black, grey, a little bit of branding on top. And we can see as it sits behind the ball, really looks nice. Slightly more compact at 450cc than some of the stuff on the market. We have got a little bit of adjustability around the neck. So this is 10.5 as standard. Goes all the way down to 9 degrees, up to 12, and that club face angle, as you de-loft it, it opens the club face up. As you add loft, it closes the club face a little bit. Nice clean club face, few grooves up the toe and the heel, smooth up the face with just a bit of branding right out the middle. Right then guys, so like I said, this is 10.5 header standard. I've moved this down to 9 degrees, get my kind of launch conditions. Currently got a stiff shaft in there, kind of 62 grams, so there's going to be, it's a slightly different shaft. This is just a prototype at the moment, but there's going to be some different flexes offered in this, and obviously the shaft's an important part of the club, but this is still going to work pretty well for me. We're going to hit 5 real balls, look at some numbers on GC Quad using FSX 2018. After we've looked at the numbers, give you some feedback on kind of looks and feel, and then might just hit a couple of extra shots, seeing how easy it is to work this driver. But a nice little story behind this driver as well. Guy called Ryan, 27 years old, from Scotland, off 14 handicap, I believe. He can correct me if I'm wrong on the comments. 14 handicap, but currently working down in London, but wants to make his career inventing and selling golf clubs. So I'll put the website on the link below. I think on the website this driver retails around £200, but I know if this is still quite new when you're watching it, he is doing some pre-order deals on the driver. If you've missed out on that deal, a bit too late, should have watched the video and tried it earlier. But we're going to hit 5 shots and see how the driver performs. So I think it looks really nice behind the golf ball. Not too much tech on top of the head, so a nice clean look, just with a little bit of Old Tom branding there. But like the way it sits, I know it's slightly open, but it still looks pretty square for me, this. So quite like the way that sits, fits my eye. Off we go for some shots. So it sounds very, very noisy. A little blocky one there, so not drawn back. Did aim down the right. But pretty good distance for just a bit of a push. And my initial thoughts there, felt nice and solid, but it was very, very loud. And I know for a lot of guys, kind of that loudness kind of, I think, helps them feel like they're hitting it a little bit further. But yeah, first hit there, quite impressed with that, that's nice. Okay, shot 2. That one felt just a little bit out the toe. It's going to help it turn back a little bit more anyway. And again, you know, pretty good numbers getting out there, kind of just over 290. So I think the big thing for me with this is it is still in prototype stage. So I believe the head is going to be very much like this. The shaft might be just slightly different when you guys are getting hold of it. But, you know, this isn't necessarily perfect for me at the moment. But at the price that Ryan's charging for this as well, quite a bit cheaper than some of the mainstream stuff out there. Shot 3. That felt really solid. So just not turning over a little bit, and that could be with me having the club face set a little bit open. But good consistent distances. Let's that dilemma now. I've been aiming right for my draw and not really get it. Do I aim straight and probably miss one left? We'll see. But yeah, you know, and I think even though it's 450cc for me, doesn't look smaller, and I know it's not much smaller, but it still looks nice and big behind the ball. Going to inspire some confidence for you guys out there. So again, felt pretty solid. If anything, maybe just a tiny bit towards the toe. 299. So it'd be nice to see if we could get one past that 300-yard mark, but so far the distances have been very, very consistent. Considering I've not hit all those flush out the middle, been good strikes, but not absolutely flush. And let's go one final one with old Tom before we look at some numbers anyway. Well, that felt a little bit low off the face. Just turned over a little bit more. So that one definitely back a little bit on distance. Right, so if we look at the numbers there, certainly for me, what we saw was some good launch angles. Maybe if I was being picky, a little higher than I would ideally like. Last one launched a little bit lower because it was low off the face, but interestingly there, the ball speed was up, which was good. But as you take the average, launch angle 14.9, ball speed 158, so that's good solid ball speed for me. Backspin 2,600, so little bit on the high side. Peak height 44, so it's hitting it nice and high, and average carry at 274. Really good solid carry, and you look how consistent those carry distances are. Front to back, we've got a longest at 278, a shortest at 269. So all in all there, some really, really impressive numbers from the old Tom driver. Right guys, so I've just hit 5 shots there with just stock swings that I'm looking to hit. And I thought the numbers were impressive, but what I'm interested in as well, particularly for me, is how easy it is to kind of shape the ball. So to deliberately hit those little fades and draws. So I'm going to try and hit a cut to begin with. Anyone watches my channel will know this isn't my best shot by any means, but I'm going to aim a little bit down the left and do what I need to feel I hit that fade. So I felt a little bit low off the face, but working back to straight, carry back a little bit, but that was very much down to strike. But it was definitely workable from left to right. And then we're going to go for a right to left one, so I'm going to aim a little bit more down the right and try and get this one turning over. So sets off down the right, there's that little bit of shape. Try to get back, a little bit bigger, good solid strike that one, and still just under 300 yards. Right then guys, so what can I say about the old Tom driver? Looks wise, I think it was great. Feel wise, I think it was good, it felt solid, but it was loud as well off the face. So I think for some of you guys that'll really, really appeal. Price point, it's going to depend a little bit on when you're getting this, but it's a great price point. And like with all the product nowadays, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be from a major manufacturer for it to be great products. Like I said, this is just simply made by a guy who wants to get into golf, and I think he's come up with a really, really good piece of kit here. Like I said, get along to his website. The link to the website is below, but old Tom driver, I like it. It's good, and I think it'll sell well. Challenge will be getting it in people's hands, so if you're after a driver and you're not looking to pay that top end price, that is definitely worth a little flutter, and it's a little bit adjustable for you in there to give you that little bit of kind of custom fit ability. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like and share it. Comment below, I'll get back to as many people as I can. Subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, follow me on my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.